Hey, y'all. It's Lauren Powers bringing you all the things related to growing your health and wellness business, both online and if you have a brick and mortar. So I'm going to get into some actual marketing strategies when it comes to paid ads and paid search and things like that. I think it's always good for me to just hop in here and give a refresher or a breakdown as to what's trending now. And we are talking about June of 2025. I'm going to go kind of fast. So I want you guys to just listen, absorb it, flag the episode so you can come back to it. Let's be real. Between TikTok Shop, connected TV ads, AI writing your social captions, it's really hard to know what's hype and what actually is going to move the needle. So I'm going to break it down exactly what's worth your time, at least right now in this quarter in 2025, especially if you are a health boss that's running a cash-based concierge or boutique wellness business, which is mostly the people that I work with, right? And just because it's boutique doesn't mean they're not 7 and 8 figures. Okay, I work with some unicorns. I work with some G's. First one, UGC. You need to know that acronym. If you don't know it, commit it to your memory now. User-generated content, but it needs to be trustworthy and not trendy. User-generated content is actual ads and reels that are performed by actual users. You can also go the route in paying a model, but those tend to look a little bit more trendy. I'm talking about users that actually consumed your product and are willing to razzle-dazzle and give us a little acting. Here are some things that I want. I want client testimonial reels, 30 to 60 seconds. These are first-person wins. First-party data is all that matters. I want before and after emotional transformations, not just physical. The physical ones are easy to show. The emotional transformations where their joint inflammation has decreased, where their husband finds them more desirable, where they have the energy to go through a day at work without crashing at 2 o'clock. Those are transformations that people want to hear too. Video clips of you breaking down complex topics in plain language. I love a green screen where you're in the front and the article or whatever it's in the back. I love Q&A style content from your DMs or consult calls where you're just sitting there, you're just here are the top 10 questions I got in my DMs this week, or here are the top 10 questions I got from my consultations this week. This is user-generated content. Kind of what doesn't trend well in this category is when you're doing stuff that just feels out of place for your brand because you're trying to catch a trend. Don't do that. Don't be that person. Skits or lip-syncing things that kind of undermine your credibility, especially if you haven't been doing that. Don't do that. So here's some quick examples for things that you can give to your clients, just kind of running off the top of my head. 3 things I wish I knew before working with a functional medicine doc. That's a great piece of content. Great ad too. How I got my energy back in 90 days without meds. I like that. And I would listen to the story and I would listen to how tired this person was and then what happened when she turned the corner. And then how about, someone just saying, I don't want to do another weight loss program. And I'm so glad that this wasn't it. Man, when I worked with so-and-so for 6 weeks, blah, 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 blah. We want something that's not performative, that feels like proof, not performance, and that is more of a conversation and not a commercial. And you can always hop on a call with me and we can run through some examples of some user-generated content and ads. Just imagine when you've been seeing TikTok ads or Instagram ads, there's some that just feel natural and some that feel performative and rehearsed. We want the ones that feel natural, probably the ones that had you stop the scroll. I'm having a ball making UGC content with my clients. It has been so much fun interviewing their patients and getting them to be little actresses and actors. It's the easiest, y'all. Easy. I'm telling you. And all you got to do is just give a little bit of supplements or give them a free coaching call or something. They're your raving fans already. Let's use it. Let's use what we got, right? Let's talk about TikTok Shop. For TikTok Shop, if you're launching supplements, books, or physical wellness tools, then the TikTok Shop is exactly where you want to be. I have been consuming more TikTok lately. I'm not a TikToker, but you can find me there at I Am Lauren Powers. I don't really post much, but I'm a lurker. I lurk among the shadows. Man, there's an ad after ad after ad after ad. Good God. I see why TikTok is billions and billions because it's nothing but user-generated ads, at least in my feed, and I don't have it turned off to where I don't see ads. So I see them, right? If you're launching, like I said, supplements, books, physical tools, TikTok Shop. If you want to create local awareness because you have a local brick and mortar or you serve a local population, connected TV ads, Hulu, Amazon Fire, YouTube TV, Amazon Prime, because 80% of the country's unplugged now from traditional cable. But everybody else is using apps. Connected TV. Google it. Look it up. Ask ChatGPT. You can do this on your own and the production quality doesn't have to be great and it's not as expensive as you would think. But it's fabulous for a local presence. You can be on the news in the morning, commercials running in the morning, commercials running in the afternoon, or whenever your ideal avatar is consuming information. But I love this for concierge clinics or telehealth in select metropolitan areas. Connected TV. Do them ads. Okay? What's not working on TikTok Shop is service-based offers that don't have a sales funnel or retargeting strategy. And that's not going to work either on commercials. And I'm talking about personal training and stuff like that. It's not going to work well if you don't have a retargeting funnel for those. And also on TikTok Shop, you can't sell weight loss. So it's better to bundle your wellness reverse protocol or whatever with like a supplement and call it a starter kit and list that on the TikTok shop. Like there's ways to get around it. But then you can also run connected TV, geo-targeted ads to the zip codes where your clients live, and then do a direct CTA, call to action, to a discovery call page. There's another way to kind of make these things work together. You run the ad and the direct CTA, which goes to a discovery call page, and boom, there you go. Connected TV, TikTok shop. Those are things I want you to think about, okay? The last couple of things that I'm going to share. Meta ads. So Meta ads, Facebook and Instagram, they're still the #1 ROI channel for health entrepreneurs. I don't give a what you say, okay? It still works. It's ideal for quiz funnels, assessments, lead magnet opt-ins to grow your list, webinar conversions. You can scale easily from $50 a day to $500 a day once you prove that they work. Yeah, we use AI placements. We're using AI for the ads themselves. One of my clients, Betty, I didn't even call her to do her ads. We just used HeyGen and 11 Labs and made her own ads herself with AI. Most of your ideal clients are living on Facebook and Instagram. Don't you tell me they're not. Anybody serving a population over the age of 25, hell, over the age of 20, that's where they are. They die on Instagram, so they there until they die. I want you to just really think about, how are you showing up on Instagram and Facebook? Are you going live? Are you running ads? Are you doing a DM funnel? Are you optimizing your profile? Meta ads matter. Don't just throw away meta ads because it's becoming more difficult to advertise, but that's why you need your implementer and your expert that knows exactly what the F they're doing so you don't waste money. What's not working right now on Facebook ads? Highly produced video ads. We want the UGC stuff. We want the stuff that looks real. Static ads. I would say video ads are always going to convert better than static ads. And then I want you guys to start thinking about the top level offer that's just for awareness and email list building, the middle level that does the retargeting, and then the bottom funnel that goes direct to a call to action. We need that type of structure set up on our meta ads. And if you don't have anybody, you obviously need to get someone that can do that for you. But retargeting, re-effing targeting. That is what we need to be doing on our meta ads in 2025. And then last thing, let's talk about AI funnels and automation. All right, you got to use AI tools. Got to. Everybody needs an AI agent that's attached to every single lead. I don't give a fuck if they opt in for a 7-page guide. They should have an AI agent that's messaging them. How was the guide? What did you learn? You want to book a call? You know, all of those things that can be done effortlessly. And it's not a nurture sequence. It's conversational AI. So if you're interested in talking more about that, hop on over to my website, microsite.com, and you'll see everything there is about AI agents in health marketing. Everybody needs one. Also, use your AI tools to perfect your email sequence, to perfect your webinar scripts, to summarize ad copy and captions and FAQs and reminders and follow-ups, all right? What AI cannot be used for is to replace a human when you know you need a human in order to sell your stuff in your practice, okay? You can't just fully automate it without zero touch. Just think about the bare basics for how you can use AI. It absolutely can use it in your targeting. We absolutely use it in our Google ads and our Facebook ads. We use AI placements for everything. We absolutely use AI to help with the captions, to perfect the captions and optimize the captions, and to actually create ads for us. Humans are still up in the mix, y'all. So don't forget that user-generated content. Don't forget to show up and be seen on these platforms and have irresistible offers. But I just wanted you to know in 2025, UGC, TikTok shop, meta ads, and AI funnels, that's what we're doing right now. Okay, that's what's relevant. That's what's hot. Get on up in there. So if you thought that this was helpful, like, share, subscribe, send it to somebody, flag it, come back to it, see what's different in the next 2 months. But this is what's trending right now. So I want to make sure that you share it. Follow me over on Instagram at I am Lauren Powers, on my YouTube at Power Move Health Marketing Podcast. And there's anything that I can do for you, you know, always, you can hop on a call with me and my team. We'll get you right. You know, I'm bossy. Until we see each other again, y'all, make it the most amazing day. Go make some money, and I'll see you next week. Peace. If you found this clip from the Power Moves Health Marketing Podcast to be helpful, then check out the next video or watch the full episode here. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss the next big move in health marketing. Thanks for watching.